Hey guys, and welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Christia DeShields, and now joining me in the studio to tell us how he's kickstarting his new invention is Albie Mitchell from Collab. How are you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me here today, Christia.
Can you tell us a little bit about your invention and what inspired you?
Sure thing. This is what I have here today. I call it the iron tray, or the set of iron trays. And they were inspired by a mid-century Japanese-American sculptor named Izumo Noguchi, who designed a coffee table for Herman Miller in the 1940s. And that's really the inspiration for the design. It's sort of a remix, to use a musical analogy, where I took the outline of the glass coffee table shape that he had, and I repeated it and scaled it, as you can see here in this sketch design. And basically, through creating a computer model of that, I was able to figure out how I wanted this to look, and then through a series of prototyping, this is what I came up with, which in a way borrows something old, but I think really becomes something new and unique that can stand on its own.
Now, this is very functional. Can you tell us how the three pieces work together?
Well, and they're available individually or in a set, and they sit together, they nest, as I say. You can really arrange them however you want, spreading them around your house or having them sit one into another one. The smallest one is a great place to put, obviously, small things like pocket change or keys. The medium one, obviously it fits larger objects. It's a great place to put a smartphone or leave a note or something like that for somebody that you care about. And then the largest one is really almost more of a centerpiece for a table where you can keep fruit or flowers or really anything you want. That's one of the great things about this. I feel like whatever you put in here automatically takes on a certain kind of preciousness, and it becomes a focal point of attention.
Right. Now, from concept to creation, how long did it take you to come up with this idea?
Well, coming up with the idea didn't take very long. I worked it out in a couple of hours, and then it was a matter of translating it into a physical object. And I've created several of these prototypes, and getting certain little bits just right in the fabrication, like how the feet are designed, and getting the laser engraving just right. There's a lot of experimentation and practice that comes with it. And then at the end of the day, each piece is different because each piece of wood that it's made from is different as well. So all in all, I started the design process almost a year ago, really, for this.
Wow. Now, speaking of the wood, you like to support local manufacturers and local businesses. Talk about how the wood affects that as well.
Well, the wood is walnut, which is indigenous to the Midwest, and it's really pretty abundant throughout the Missouri area. So it's able to be sourced very easily. It's milled out of 6-quarter walnut, which in layman's terms is a piece of wood 1.5 inches thick. And the other thing that's great about it is I think it looks great. It's a beautiful kind of wood.
That's great. Now, do you have any of these in your home at all? Or do you just have
I keep a full set, basically what you see here for promotional uses for marketing. They do get used sometimes when we have guests over. Right now, our dining room table's overtaken with another custom project I'm working on.
Right.
So they've been sitting above our refrigerator, sort of out of harm's way for a while. But we have one of the other rewards we have here, which is actually, I think, the most popular reward right now, are these coasters, which obviously you can see the resemblance to the tray. So taking that concept, because one of the things I wanted to do in the Kickstarter project, because I know not everybody can necessarily afford to support the project as much as they'd like to, but it allows you to be actively involved in it and have something that's still very unique and custom made just for this project. So
great, and we will be right back to talk a lot more about that. You guys don't want to go anywhere. We're going to talk about how you can get involved with this Kickstart campaign. We'll be right back with more great inventions here right on STL TV after this.